What's up, guys? Matt back again, and we are finally doing my second or third. I don't know how many times I've done a video like this, but this is my collection update for 2024. It's the holiday season. A lot of you guys have been asking for this, and I wanted to wait until I made a few select purchases, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do this before or after Omnibus Ultimate was reviewed and here and everything, but I figured why not? Let's just do this. We can do it in December, and then we'll do another update next year because I did buy a brand new display case for all of my figures, which you guys will see videos for in a few months. Actually, it's gonna take a few months to get here, but when it does get here, it's gonna be pretty awesome. But I wanted to show you guys my collection. It has grown tremendously since the last time I made a collection update, and I've been recollecting for about a year and a half now. If you guys weren't aware, I actually stopped collecting and sold everything off in 2022 for personal reasons. And I decided I wanted to get back into content creation and the hobby, so I recollected everything. And now my collection is close to 400 figures. So without further ado, let us dive right in and show you guys everything about my collection.
Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey.
So I figured we could start here in the living room, since this is just a small little section of little extra stuff that I have for my Dragon Ball collection. It is a couple of my old bookcases. If you've been following me for a while, you might recognize these, but we moved these out in the living room so that we could put some of my non-master lease figures, as that is my main collection. So back there, that was like a Christmas gift that my fiance's mom got me last year for Christmas. It had like a bunch of little special Dragon Ball prizes. Here's the Master Alive Shenron, the dinner plate. That is a power from Chainsaw Man that my best friend Brent got me for Christmas one year. The last one, Prize Kid Gohan from Snap Collection. I have both of the King Cluster Brolys from 20th Film back there, just because I have so many Brolys, I had nowhere else to really put them, and I felt like they could go out here. Some Blood of Saiyans, Gokus out here. That's another gift from my best friend Brent. There's a authentic Pokeball that actually, I think it lights up when you try to touch it. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. It's caked in dust though, so that is something I'm gonna be doing once I get my new display cases. And here's some derpy Pokemon. That's all for my fiance, but she does have a couple of like keychains and stuff that I got her from smaller Kuji prizes. Here is the Manga Dimensions Ultra Instinct Goku. He's still sealed. The only reason I haven't opened him up is because I'm waiting for every single Grandista Manga Dimensions so that I can review them for one big video. There's the box for the Sparking Zero Collector's Edition. That is stored away. I only have like some things out of the box. Here's the GX Materia Bardock, Blood of Saiyans Goku. We have some manga here. I am up to date with the Dragon Ball manga. I even have the Yamcha manga, the Jocko manga, and a couple Super Dragon Ball Heroes manga back there. This is also where I put my Dragon Archives figures, just because I feel like they're very cool little shelf accents. And of course I have the Blu-rays and DVDs for the entire Dragon Ball franchise. I even got this really cool Japanese DVD of Battle of Gods. My friend Brian, Tatted Charizard, he got that for me for Christmas one year, and it has like a cool little Goku figure, and that's the only way I think you can watch Yosung Goku and Friends besides on YouTube. And I have both of the 4K special edition versions of Superhero, one with Gohan Beast and one with Piccolo. We have some other manga back here, if you guys didn't know. I do like things outside of Dragon Ball. So we have One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and what else do I have back here? I think I have Naruto, Chainsaw Man, My Hero, Demon Slayer, and Mob Psycho. So I'm slacking on my manga collection, but they're expensive. So there is the Solid Edge Works Majin Buu. This is the Steelbook case for Sparking Zero. Where are we? I think we're down here now. We have the Matchmakers, Gogeta and Broly, the Viz Big versions of the manga. These are some acrylics from Ichiban Kuji. there's a little pop figure that a friend of ours from the Discord server gave me when I bought the Omnibus Kid Boo from him, and a couple little knickknacks that I've gotten. My Switch collection. I also have some old school video games back there. There's the acrylics from the new Daimakuji. These are the authentically sized bootleg Dragon Balls that I got for that video when I brought Brian back to life. Here are some Sparking Zero Collector Edition figurines, a Dragon Ball Master Stars Piece Sunburnt Gohan, a special egg yolk gift that my nephew got me, and of course a picture of Ranger to accent the collection. Blood of Saiyans Gogeta, a ceramic fox mask from the Ichiban Kuji Fierce Men of the Turtle Hermit School. There's the V-Jump that Jump Ichiban sent me, the Ginyu Force box to store some stuff, some more Snap Collection figures, more acrylics, and then down here is my fiance's collection, her little collection of stuff that she's gotten from either myself or other people. But that's the small stuff. But without further ado, let's get into the office and see the real thing. All right, so the office is going to be a little hectic because I set it up to record, and there's the Ranger waiting for us. I do have the lights over here on so that we can light up the main collection. Hell yeah, dude. I am up to date. I have every single Dragon Ball Master Release figure, besides the Double Chance Golden Shenron, but that is something that I'll get one day. But let's start right here, right? Let's move over here. Let's show up our PC setup. So we do have a his and hers setup for our PC space. This is my fiance's PC space that we got her this year. She's a big Harry Potter fan, so we do have a pretty good graphics card for her so that she can do things. But you also have the little milk bottles that I got her for a fantastic adventure. And something that I'm trying to do more of, since we have so much empty space on the walls, is frame these really nice posters that Ichiban Kuji gives us very often and start putting them along the walls. As you can see, there's a lot of wall space there, so I'm hoping to fill that up soon. I still have a lot of stuff in that storage bin down there that I want to frame, but I'm gonna frame them. I'm not just gonna paste them on the wall because that is disgusting and I'm not a Neanderthal. I also got these very cool visual art boards of my favorite Toriyama illustration. These are like wood, so they came out of Japan, and they have like this glitter effect on them, but there's no glitter that gets on your hands, so that's very cool. I love the quality of these. Very, very nice. There are some ones of that I don't have yet of Goku, but I'll probably get those. And then this is my PC setup, so this is where I usually game or I'm editing videos. This is also where all the streams happen and everything. But yeah, got my ultra wide monitor, a couple of controllers there, the DualSense, and a Retro Fighter for the GameCube, a Switch OLED for the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom version. And this was a Dragon Ball that people at my old CrossFit gym when I lived in Florida gave me when I was moving to Texas. So they all signed it. Very, very cool, very nice. But yeah, storage bin, adorable dog Ranger. But let's start back up over here, huh? So as you can see, a lot of my extra stuff is up there. You've got the Matchmaker's Cooler and Goku, Figure Arts Zero Janemba, Fantastic Adventure Last One Prize, who, yes, he's still missing that bird. Never gonna forgive Bandai for that. Some extra Master Release. So basically my thought process with a lot of these, besides the Golden Uzaro, is if it's a Master Release that doesn't really have an arc that it can fit into or already has a figure that it fits into, then there's no reason to have it. The Golden Uzaro just does not fit on my shelves right now, so that's why he's up there. And you've got some other miscellaneous Crane figures, Ichiban Kuji figures, but also my Grandista collection is pretty much all up here. I have all the basic Gokus. I am missing a couple, but they're coming in the mail, so they'll get here very, very soon. And then you have some other miscellaneous figures. You got the Bandai Namco amusement / museum Gokus back there, a custom logo of my name. This Dragon Ball lights up when you touch it. Well, sometimes it lights up. There's a custom figure of myself that I had done years ago. I wish I could tell you who did it, but it was just like an off the wall Instagram thing. So I just forgot who it was. But let's move on over to the main collection. I sort my collection by arcs, and this year there were so many OG Dragon Ball figures that I had to, split them up. But yes, let us go through each one. Right here, you pretty much have OG Dragon Ball with pretty much that would cover like the Pilaf arc, and maybe like Red Ribbon. So pretty much everything up to the Piccolo stuff. I'm probably gonna keep here for now. So I'm hoping that my new display cases get here in time, because it's gonna give me a lot more space to work with. But hopefully they get here in time so that I can display that in the event that Bandai starts doing more. This shelf is pretty much the Piccolo Daimao shelf. So pretty much anything related to Piccolo Daimao and that arc is here. I am planning on getting 2 more of this Roshi from Strong Chain so that I can display all 3 of the heads like Jackie Chun. But I really do love this shelf, mostly because Shenron and Piccolo Daimao here accent it really, really well. And then this is a shelf that is starting to really grow on me too, and this is the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. So other people might know it as the Piccolo Jr. arc. Yeah, you have like all those folks. It's funny because I mentioned in the Warriors Who Defend the Earth review that a lot of these figures, they're more from this arc than the Saiyan arc, and I feel like some people feel like, oh, they're Saiyan arc figures, but not really. But speaking of the Saiyan arc, we did get a ton of these. We've gotten a lot of Saiyan arc figures, and it's starting to get pretty crowded here with all of the different Master Release figures that you can fit it on a shelf like this. I am also planning on getting 6 Cybermen, so that will be something I'll do in the near future, just so that I can accent the shelf a little bit. But yeah, that is the Saiyan arc. And then over here, this might be a lot of people's favorite shelves of mine that have already seen my collection. And it's the Namek arc. We have Namek. Removing Frieza, obviously. So Frieza is a part of like the Namek section, but I had to split it up because there's so many figures of these guys, and they're all pretty big. So I did have to split it up. So that is Namek, and over here we have Frieza, who is my favorite villain from Dragon Ball, and he got a ton of love, man, with all of their different figures. Again, I have to start hiding some of these guys back there because other figures just don't fit. I might reorganize it before the new shelves get here, but yeah, like even Porunga's back there. I took the fin that's off of his back, and it's right down there next to him. So otherwise he would not fit on these shelves. These shelves, I think it's about 14 inches. So yeah, it's pretty tough to fit the dragons on these shelves. Some better than others. Moving on, we have the Android arc. So the Android arc has gotten a lot of figures too that I've had to start splitting up into 3 shelves. So this one basically covers everything until Cell shows up and starts becoming a problem. This one's not so bad, but it is starting to get a little bit crowded. So hopefully some acrylic stands and stuff with my new display will fix that. This is the Cell arc. So specifically everything up from Cell when he shows up before the Cell games. And, you know, obviously the highlight is all of the forms of Cell and the Saiyan armor, Saiyans. The Strong Chains Goku's just up here because it's probably the best place for me to put him. He wouldn't make sense in the Cell games because he doesn't have a halo, and he doesn't really go base form until he's dead. So, and then this is the Cell games, and just like Strong Chains Goku, Strong Chains Vegeta is here. If they do make a more Z-focused base Vegeta like that, then I'll probably switch them out and put this one over with DBS. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff from the Cell arc. I did already buy 6 more Cell Jr. from BigBadToyStore.com, so they do have those Ichibanchos up there for like $25 a piece. So if you want to pick those up, I highly recommend them. But I got them to accent the shelf, so I'm going to be like moving things back a little bit shortly. All right, Majin Buu. So this is the only shelf that I had to compact together, and that's because they don't have that many Majin Buu figures yet. Like, this is pretty much it. And that's a little disappointing to me But I'm hoping that this year, thanks to Daima and its relation to the Majin Buu arc, we're gonna see a lot of changes. You know, there's so much Majin Vegeta up here that's the one figure I do not want to see. Buhan and Vegito are coming, so at the very least, they're gonna be able to go up here. So the Buu arc is my favorite arc in all of Dragon Ball, so I'm hoping that we get a lot more of those. All right, this is a brand new shelf, the Daima shelf, and I'm sure this will get a lot of figures this year as well. Right now, it's just the entirety of the Daima Ichiban Kuji. I know they're not a mass release figure, Goku versus Vegeta, but hey, I wanted to include them. They fit well on the shelf, so why not? And I do like this set. The Shenron was a little disappointing due to his slack jaw, but I do like the minis and Glorio a lot. All right, DBS. So I've split DBS from like DBS the first half and then the Tournament of Power. So this is pretty much everything from the beginning of DBS up until Goku Black, and of course there he is back there. And I wish there were more Goku Black figures, but they don't really have a lot in Master Release. That's pretty much it right there, besides another one from Super Dragon Ball Heroes. And then the Tournament of Power. So again, this is another one that, you know, DBS is missing so many figures. I feel like it's worse off than a lot of other figures, because most of DBS, they just did like Ultra Instinct Goku. So I hope they do like, I don't know, regular Jiren, Dispo, Anilaza, Kefla, you know, very unique stuff in the future. Broly certainly got a ton of figures. I actually had to put the DBS Superhero Goku and Vegeta from my DBS Superhero shelf here because the Superhero shelf was getting so crowded, but also because they actually fit very well, and their poses are taken from the Broly poster, so I figured, hey, why not? Let's do that. But yeah, lots of Gogeta, lots of Broly on this shelf, and I hope that they kind of, if they do revisit the Broly movie, they do some of the lesser characters or some unique outfits like Goku and Vegeta in their snow outfits. Here's a Superhero, which looks pretty good, I gotta say. Them just focusing on Gohan and Piccolo is cool. And really, if they don't want to revisit Superhero, I think we're gonna be okay, just because there are so many already. Like, we covered the main ones, the Gammas, Gohans, Piccolos, Pans, Cell Max. Like, there really is no reason to revisit Superhero unless you want to just do some fun characters like Magenta or Dr. Hedo. All right, step into the Grand Tour. It's Dragon Ball GT. Like I said, some dragons fit on my shelves, namely the Ultimate Shenron and the Daima Shenron. But yeah, GT does not have a whole lot right now, but we are getting Super Baby 2 and GT SSJ 3. So hopefully that is changing. Hopefully Bandai is seeing that there is more to do. I split up my movie shelves as well, just because they were also getting crowded. So like, this is the Dragon Ball Z movie shelf. Obviously you have the triple cooler trio, the extra last one prize Frieza to represent the Bardock OVA. This Goku, you could probably think of a movie that he looks like this, because there's nowhere else I could really put him. And then obviously the Janemba Turles Gogeta. And of course Broly, he had to get his own shelf. So you do have the Broly focus there. We pretty much have every form of Broly except for base form up here, which is pretty good. We are missing like Goku and a lot of the heroes from it. So if they do these movie Kuji, I hope that they include like the protagonists and how they looked in those movies as well. All right, let's move on over here. Now we're getting in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and just like the last shelf, Broly has had a lot of Super Dragon Ball Heroes figures, so he got his own shelf. So lucky him, right? He just gets so many figures. But these are super cool. You got the Super Saiyan 4s, the Limit Breakers, the Dark Broly, and of course the Super Saiyan 3. I think the Super Saiyan 3 is definitely my favorite, just because of my SSJ3 bias. And then over here we got the Masked Saiyan shelf, is how I'm putting it, because Bardock, Xeno Bardock, is the Masked Saiyan, so I figured, hey, we'll include him with the Crimson Masked Saiyan, which is probably the coolest Super Dragon Ball Heroes figure, that Crimson Masked Saiyan figure. All right, final stretch, final shelves. So this one might be a little harder to see because it's on the bottom. But this is basically, hey, extra master release figures that I either don't really love or they just don't fit anywhere. So I kind of just put them down here to gather dust. But yeah, you got some extras here. That's pretty much all they are. Here's the Brolys. Like there's a bunch of Brolys down here. And there's that Goku Black I mentioned from Super Dragon Ball Heroes Saga. Not my favorite. And then you have like the SSJ4s from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, as well as a little special shelf with Trunks and Goku and Supreme Kai of Time and such. And it's all here by the dog bed because there's nowhere else to put it. So I am hoping that that new display that I'm going to be very mysterious about really helps in all of that. But guys, that's the collection. Woo! It's been a journey, and honestly, it still feels like we're just getting started. So once that new display comes in, there's going to be a lot of changes coming in here, and don't worry, I do not plan on stopping to collect. There's still Grandista, Super Master Stars piece, and Master Release is not slowing down. They're breaking into other anime and everything too. I'm sticking to Dragon Ball. I'm going to stick to Dragon Ball for now. But yeah, I'm really excited. But guys, let me know what you think. And of course, this year we are doing another collection spotlight in my top 10 figures video for 2024. So if you guys do want to submit, you know, a 30-second video of you talking about your favorite figure in your collection and why you collect, become a YouTube member and hop into that. But if you made it this far into the video, guys, then please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you want to go even further beyond in supporting the channel, become a YouTube member. It starts at $3, get permanent access to our growing Discord community, and if you want to take part in our regular monthly giveaway, we have a $10, $15, and $20 tier that'll get you a Crane figure, Ichiban Kuji figure, or an entire Ichiban Kuji set. But I think that's all I got for you guys today. So until the next video, guys, I will see you all later. Say bye. Say goodbye. You want to say goodbye? Okay, goodbye.